નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Dear children, our next topic is socialist, and you know very well what is the meaning of the socialist. Socialist, it means samajwadi. In the year 1976, by 42nd Indian Constitution Amendment, Constitution of India added in the 42nd Amendment the word socialist. Dear children, what they have to given that? They have to given that in the year 1976, 42nd Indian Constitution Amendment, the Constitution of India added the 42nd Amendment, the word is known as a socialist. And you know very well what is the meaning of socialist. Socialist, it means the samajwadi. Most of the provision in the Constitution of India directly or indirectly show the social revolution. Dear children, what happened that maximum provision of the Indian Constitution so directly or indirectly showing about the social revolution. Revolution, it means the change up, which brought that the social and economical equality and further the aim of welfare state. Why this word was included and what was the main aim of that word? It included because social and economical equality, social and economical equality, and further the aim of welfare of the states. And that's why what happened that in 1976 by 42nd Indian Constitution Amendment Act, they have to include the word socialist, and they given socially and economically equality for the welfare of the states. The principle of socialist pattern direct social, economical and political equality for citizen as given in the preamble. Dear children, what happened that here? The principle of socialist pattern direct gives social, economical and political equality for the citizens. It means which kind of the equality given the citizen? They given the social, economical and political equality they have to given the citizen as given in the preamble, and already these things was given in our preamble. It is now regarded as a prime features of the state. It is the prime feature of the states. It reflects the fact that India is committed to the secure social, economical and political justice for all its people. Due to this, what happened that these things was included in the Indian preamble, and it given the one kind of the commitment for the secure of the social, economical and political justice for all its people. It means all the people are same in the front of the law. India stand for abolishing all form of the exploitation as well as securing equitable distribution of income, resources and wealth. What happened that, dear children? Here, whatever the kind of the abolishment is there, abolish it means khatma kar dena. Regarding with the exploitation, exploitation it means shoshan karna. So same way, whatever the kind of the laws of exploitation, they all kind of the laws are to be the abolition. And that's why what happened that equal distribution of income, resources and wealth are there. Any one particular person should not have power over all the assets. Instead of everyone should have the equal opportunity by getting facility and provisions from society. Dear children, what happened then? Due to this, here no any individual have power over all kinds of the assets, but everyone should have the equal opportunity by getting the facility and provision from society, and thereby eliminating the discrimination of rich and poor. And that's why what happened there? They have to eliminating the discrimination of rich and poor. Eliminating it means dur kar dena, hata dena. Discrimination it means bhedbhav for richer and poor, and that's why they have to given the equal opportunity as well as the equal facility to each and everyone. Here no any single individual have power for the all over the assets. Therefore, we can say that the Constitution of India is a socialist document, and because of that, we can say that the Constitution of India is a one kind of the socialist document where each and everyone are equal without any kind of the discrimination. Now next one they have to given about the secularism. What they have to given that secularism, and you know very well that secularism it means dharma nirpeksha. In the year 1976 by 42 Indian Constitution Amendment the word secular was inserted. Dear children, what happened that already we have learned in the previous socialist that in 1976 there was also included in 42nd amendment the word socialist. So same way here in 1976 by 42nd Indian Constitution Amendment the word secular was also inserted. India is a secular country, and we know very well that India is a secular country. It means here all kinds of religion people are living into the India. You take the example of Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Islam. It means in India is a secular nation, and that's why we may also say that in India unity in diversity is there. That's why India can never become one particular religion country as per the provision of the Constitution, and that's why we can say that, dear children, India can never become the one particular religion country as per the provision of our Indian Constitution. That's why in India we can say that India is a secular country. Why? Because the all kinds of the religion people are living in India. India does not follow any particular religion, dear children. Be careful. India does not follow any particular religion. So the country never promote any religion activity. So the national level, at the country level, never nation promote the any kind of the religion activity. All the religion are same in the front of the Constitution. The country cannot involve the any secular activity with religious activity, and that's why they have to say that the country cannot involve the any kind of the secular activity with the religious activity. The citizen of the country has the freedom to choose his or her religion, and that's why we can say that in our nation any citizen of our nation has a freedom to choose his or her religion. The country cannot discriminate a citizen on the religious basis, and that's why we can say that in our nation, in our country, cannot discriminate any citizen. Discriminate, it means bhedbhav karna. It means in our nation, not any citizen was discrimination on the basis of their religious basis. Equal job opportunity and political rights to the citizen are given without any religious discrimination, and that's why what happened that, dear children, they to say that equal job opportunity as well as the political rights are given to the citizen without any kind of the religious discrimination. In this way, secularism is the basic foundation and mandatory features of the Constitution, and that's why we can say that in our nation the secularism is the basic foundation for our Constitution, and that's why the secularism word was included in 1976 in the 42nd Indian Constitution Amendment Act, and it is a one kind of the mandatory features. So what was the meaning of the mandatory? Mandatory, it means the anivarya, and that's why we can say that it is the mandatory features of our Constitution. Sarva dharma samdrishti, sarva dharma sambhav are the principle incorporated in the Constitution. What our Constitution teaches, what our Constitution give their principle for learning us, they have to say that sarva dharma samdrashti and sarva dharma sambhava, and already we know that our Indian culture said that Vasudev Kutumsa, and that's why in our Constitution also they have included the sarva dharma samdrashti. So no particular religion would be encouraged in any state, and there is no any kind of the prohibition on any citizen to propagate his or her religious belief, trust and faith. and that's why we can say that here there is no any kind of the prohibition for any citizen to propagate it means prachar karna phailana of his or her religious for their belief, trust and faith, and that's why as a Indian citizen without any kind of the discrimination any citizen of India follow the any religious. Now dear children, they have to given about the basic features of our constitution, basic features of Indian constitution. The constitution which came into force on 26 January 1950 is considered as the largest extensive and detailed written document. Dear children, we know very well that our Indian constitution came into force on 26 January 1950, and that's why in every year we all are celebrated as a 26 January as a Republic Day, and that's why 26 January 1950 our Indian constitution was implemented into the India, is considered as the largest extensive and detailed written document is that. Given below is the basic and the silent features of it. Here they have to given about the following the basic features of our Indian constitution. First, they have to given about the written document. It means the Indian constitution is a written document. Except the Britain and Israel, India along with other nations of the world have their constitution in written form. Dear children, what they have to say that? They have to say that except the Britain and Israel, it means except from Britain and Israel, India along with the other nation of the world have their the constitution in written form. It means we can say that our Indian constitution is in written form, and it consider social geographical diversified circumstances and pre-historical notions. The Constitution Assembly has kept the draft the constitution in written form. It means while they was preparing the Indian constitution, they have to see the social as well as the geographical diversification, and on the basis of that our Constitution Assembly kept the draft constitution into the written form. Second one, they have to say about the size of the constitution. Indian constitution is divided into 22 sections, comprise 395 articles and 8 appendices. Now presently is a 12. What they have to say that, dear children? They have to say that the Indian constitution now is divided on 22 sections. How many sections are there? 22. And compromise it means included, समावेश करना, 395 articles and an appendix it means the परिशिष्ट. But presently how many are there? Presently now 12 is there. The constitution is comprised provision for the state administration and state interrelation. In Indian constitution that compromise it means included regarding with the state administration as well as the state interrelation. Also they have to included about the fundamental rights. They have to included about the fundamental rights, principle and the political policy, judiciary, election commission, government, institution, minority, scheduled caste and deprived group. Dear children, what happened there? In the state administration, the state interrelation, they have include all these things: fundamental rights, principle for political policy, judiciary, election commission, government institution, minority, scheduled caste, deprived group. These all things are to be included. What was the meaning of deprived? Deprived it means vanchita. Therefore our constitution of India is the largest extensive and detailed written document. And dear children, already we have learned in the first point that the written document, that Indian constitution is the largest extensive and detailed written document is there compared with the other constitution of the nation. Next one, they have to given about the third, single citizenship. Which one? Single citizenship. In America has a dual citizenship is given. Dear children, be careful. What happened that in America dual citizenship is given? You know very well that dual citizenship, it means you have a two citizenship. one for the state where you are living up, and second one is the citizenship of your nation. That's why in America dual citizenship is there, one for United States of America and second one is for the state citizenship. Dear children, already they have to given that here in dual citizenship of America, here one for their United States of America you take the citizenship, and second one for the state citizenship you have to take it, and that's why it is known as a dual citizenship. But in India there is only single citizenship. But if we see in India, as per our constitution, India have only the single citizenship irrespective of any region or state of the country, irrespective of any region or state. Only citizenship of Jammu Kashmir have dual citizenship. In India, only the Jammu Kashmir have a dual citizenship. One for India and another for the state of Jammu Kashmir. One for the India and another for the state of the Jammu Kashmir. Thank you for joining us.